Hello everyone, my name is Chrism and I'd like to welcome you to this conversation about your Kundalini awakening process. In this process, within the context of Kundalini, I would like you to look at the idea of Looksmaxing. I know that there are some of you out there who are doing anything and everything they can do to absolutely look their best all the time, and there's nothing wrong with that. Looking your best, feeling your best, and behaving in your best ways. However, doing this at the expense of your health, and I know a lot of you doing this in your late teens, your early 20s, mid 20s, and you're never going to die, or you just feel like your life's going to go on the way it is. And I got to tell you that what you do in your 20s is definitely going to affect you in your 30s and your 40s, and you really need to be aware of this. I know there are some people out there who are promoting products to help you supposedly look your best at all times. And the one thing that you really want to understand about this is how this is based in egotism and vanity, and how basically using these qualities, these products in your life to get that job or get that mate, or you're basically disguising yourself. You're hiding behind a mask that is artificial. You're beautiful no matter what you do. You don't have to wear all that makeup. You don't have to wear those extended eyelashes. You don't have to do these things. These are things that your friends or your circle of friends expect you to do. You don't need to qualify your beauty by the expectations of others. And it's important that you realize, I'm going to say it again, you don't need to qualify your beauty by the expectations of others. And others includes the internet and the websites that say, oh, this is what you do to look pretty, or this is what you do to look handsome. You have to be super muscular, cut this way, cut that way. You don't need to do these things. You don't need to have Botox injections. You don't need to have your lips enlarged. You don't need to have gluteal implants or breast implants or any other kind of implant. You are absolutely perfect just the way you were made, and that includes with whatever challenges you perceive yourself to have. Those challenges are meant to extricate yourself from super attachment to the ego, to egotism. Oh, my nose is too big. Oh, my ears are too weird. No, you don't get to have, you don't, rhinoplasty. You don't need that. You don't need that. You don't need to have your ears cut or your tongue split or embedded gemstones into your nipples. You don't need to do these things to be successful in life. What you need to do is start feeling good about yourself, just the way you are. Okay, and that just the way you are doesn't include how you are when you're on drugs, how you are when you're with alcohol, how you are, in a cafe with your friends, unless, it's a cafe that's serving you good, nutritious, quality foods. Just the way you are means without the additions that society is trying to program you into thinking that you need. You don't need it. You're beautiful right now. You're handsome right now. Don't screw it up by following somebody else's artificial pathway. This is from a Kundalini context. Thanks for watching.